So for your test tomorrow, there are 31 questions, a total of 78 points.
That's a lot.
You test tomorrow?
Or Friday.
Class tomorrow.
A lot of multiple choice and fill in the blank. Not very many essay questions.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Everyone say thank you.
Yeah.
So your first question, first thing you need to be aware of is fill in the blank. We talked about the Battle of the Atlantic and the new technology that was used. There's a couple pieces of new technology that was used. There, you have to be aware of what a cryptographer is.
What?
Cryptographer. You need to know the tribe of Native Americans that the United States got to develop their code.
There should be an online option.
Yeah, I think we'll be online.
Yeah.
You need to know about the Bataan Death March.
Can you spell
The
that
what?
one?
B-A-T-A-A-N.
Death March?
Death March. Need to know about the Doolittle Raid.
Can you spell it?
D-O-O little.
Like, is that a short answer or multiple questions?
They're all going to be fill in the blank or multiple choice, unless I tell you otherwise.
Okay.
Battles in the Pacific, you need to know about the Battle of the Coral Sea. You need to know about Midway. You need to know about, no, Schoology just froze on me. So give me a second.
Are these gonna be?
All multiple choice so far. Or fill in the blank. You need to know about Guadalcanal. You need to know about Leyte Gulf.
How do you spell that?
L-E-Y-T-E. Yep, so there's 4 battles that we talked about in the Pacific right after the start of the unit. Coral Sea, Midway, Guadalcanal, Leyte Gulf.
Is that all like one question?
Nope, those are 4 separate questions.
So,
So you should know information about all of those.
Battle of Coral Sea,
Yep.
Midway, Guadalcanal, and whatever the last one was.
Leyte Gulf, L-E-Y-T-E Gulf. You know, you need to know who General Rommel was. He was when we talked about North Africa. He had a nickname,
General what?
Rommel.
R-O-M-M-E-L or what?
Yep. You need to know, excuse me, about the Siege of Leningrad.
Siege of what?
Leningrad. L-E-N-I-N-G-R-A-D.
L-E-N-I, oh, yeah, I got it.
First short answer question. We talked about the reasons why invading Italy and controlling Italy was important to the Allies. There was 4 reasons. You should be familiar with those 4 reasons. That's your first short answer. You need to know the name of the Allied invasion of France. Had a code name, not D-Day.
Sorry.
That's okay.
The code name of it?
The code name of the Allied invasion of France. There was another operation that went along with the operation I just mentioned called Operation Bodyguard. Now that's your next short answer question. Tell me about Operation Bodyguard. Things like who was involved, what was it about, etc., 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 etc. Hey, all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Usually when something goes thunk and somebody goes, oh, they're not okay. I can't wait for the other class to listen to this review on Schoology. It's going to be epic. You need to know the beaches that the U.S. invaded.
The beaches in like what?
On D-Day. Beaches on D-Day that the U.S. invaded. You need to know about the V-1 rocket, the V-2 rocket.
V1 or V2?
Yep.
Both.
Oh.
What?
You need to know about the Battle of the Ardennes. You need to know about the Yalta Conference.
Can you spell that?
Y-A-L-T-A. Your next short answer is on the Holocaust.
Just the Holocaust?
Just the Holocaust. And that's actually your last short answer question.
Sweet.
So we only have 3?
Only got 3. You need to know who took over after FDR died in office. You need to know about the Battle of Berlin. Now we shift back over to the war in the Pacific. You need to know about the battles of Iwo Jima and Okinawa.
How do you spell that?
I-W-O-J-I-M-A.
What's the other one you said?
Okinawa. O-K-I-N-A-W-A. Okinawa.
And those are 2 questions?
You have 2 separate questions. I need to know about the Potsdam Declaration. You need to know about the leaflets that you just did homework on a couple days ago.
What about them?
Just about them. It's a multiple choice question. As long as you're aware of them and what they all entailed, you'll be fine. You need to know who wrote a letter to Roosevelt that started the Manhattan Project.
Can you say that again?
You need to know who wrote a letter to President Roosevelt that started the Manhattan Project. In the first slide of Manhattan Project, there was a scientist, wrote a letter. You need to know about Fat Man and Little Boy.
2 questions or 1?
One. You need to know about the bombs that we dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Things like the name of the plane and the name of the pilot and
What was the second name?
Hiroshima and Nagasaki. N-A-G-A Saki. S-A-K-I.
Names of pilots and what?
Pilots and planes and bombs that were dropped.
Like how many bombs were dropped? Or
No, because each one dropped a different bomb.
Names.
No.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
So, your multiple choice will be one of those 3 things. You need to know where the Soviet Union attacked when they declared war on Japan.
Can you say that again? Sorry.
You need to know where the Soviet Union attacked when they declared war on Japan. And the last one is, you need to know about the Japanese surrender that ended the war.